Yo, what's going on YouTube? And today I'll be showing my knife collection. So these are all my President knives, like, not all of them because the thing I got had all of the President knives, but, I don't have all of them here though, but we have Abraham Lincoln, all the way up to John F. Kennedy. We have, all of these knives. There, let me get these. Here we go. Here's pretty much all of them. There's that, and then we have this, which pretty much is the same thing. I just got them in a little game box thing. And we have all these. If you're wondering how big the blade is, hold up, let me show you. This is what the blade looks like. Nothing too much. Yeah, you could probably cut a rope with it. But other than that, that's it. Let me show you the other knives. This is our next knife. Hold on, let me get that out of the way. This is our next knife. This is made pretty much out of, I think, brass. Or, I think copper, brass. This is plastic. Let me show you the blade. Hold up. Let me open up the blade. Here's what the blade looks like. Nothing too much. Just a normal knife. I think it's dull though. It's not really that. It's a little sharp, but it's not too sharp. Alright, next knife. I'm gonna put up the next knife. Here's the next knife. This one's pretty cool. It's got like an angel. It's got the gold. It's not real gold though. It's more like plastic type material. Yeah, pretty cool. Here's what the blade looks like. Yeah, so here's the blade. Yeah. It's got, hopefully y'all can see that detail right there. It's pretty cool. It's into the metal. Let me know what y'all think about it. Let's get on to the next knife. Here's the next knife. We have this greenish majestic color type. This is like metal. Yeah, this is metal. It's got cool designs on it. Let me show you what the blade looks like. Here's the blade. It's got stainless steel. It's made from China. Yeah, otherwise it's a pretty cool knife. More of like a display knife other than cutting stuff, but yeah, let me know what y'all think about that. Moving on to the next knife. Here's the next knife. This one's cool. You can bring this one fishing, hunting, pretty much anywhere. This is a buck knife. There's a little switch where you can flip it. It's pretty cool. Let me know what y'all think. Moving on to the next knife. This one's a pretty long knife. That's made out of metal. This is made out of wood. Nothing too much. It's got like cool little designs. Well, let me get this wire out of the way. Yeah, pretty cool. Let me get this movie out of the way. But yeah, let me know. Let me show you all the blade. This one's pretty cool. It's got like a little blade to it. Like it's a sword, a mini sword. Pretty cool. Let me know what y'all think. Here's the next knife. A little bit different than the other knife. This one's fully copper. It's got some weight to it. It's got this little chain on it. Cool designs. Let me show you all the blade. Here's the blade. Stainless steel. China. It's kind of like metal. Stainless steel. Little sword thing. Let me know what y'all think. It's time for the next knife. Here's the next knife. This one's technically considered a knife. It's a throwing knife. Oh, let me get this wire out of the way. This is a throwing knife. It's made of stainless steel. Yeah, let me know what y'all think about this. It's got a little bit of hearts here. It's got a little carry holder so you don't poke yourself. Time for the next knife. Here's the next knife. It's kind of like this knife, but a little bit different. It's made out of different materials. This one, I think, it's made out of stainless steel. A glossy wood texture. No, that's plastic. Never mind. This one's a little bit heavier. Let me show you all the blade. Here's the blade. It's got a little bit, yeah, it's got design here. Written in Chinese, though. Let me know what that says, if y'all can read Chinese. The print's a little bit faded away. This is a pretty old knife. It's got pretty cool designs. Let me know what y'all think. Time for the next knife. Here's the next knife. This one is really tiny. It's got a little over here. It's got a raccoon. I have one with a fish on it. Yeah, a little tiny razor blade. You pull that in. Goes out like that. Pretty cool. Time for the next knife. Here's the next knife. It's still in the packaging. Let me open it real quick. Here it is when it's open. This goes to a belt. This is, I forget what they call it. It goes to a belt, and you can hook it onto your belt. See where it goes on the belt. And you can walk around with it. It's kind of like, I forget what they call it, but it's a little tiny knife if you needed a knife to cut a fruit or something, I guess. Like a fruit, or... Hold up. Let me open this knife real quick. Here's the knife. It's a tiny little knife. But yeah, this goes on your belt. It feels new, but all these knives are pretty old, because I've been collecting them for a while. This one goes back into the box, so it doesn't. That's more like a collection thing. Yeah, pretty cool. Let me know what y'all think. Well, we're moving on to this bigger knife. Well, this thing's got some weight to it. This is all made out of steel. Kind of the stuff that like those And water bottles are made, like, it's like metal. It's got the black marbles, kind of. Cool designing. Let me open it real quick. This piece, for some reason, comes off. I think that's if you wanted to leave it on there. Let me show you all what the knife looks like. This one kind of got a little bit of a bigger blade to it, compared to hand. Pretty big blade. It's got cool designing. Stainless steel. I think all of these knives are made out of stainless steel, but pretty cool. This is the cover of it. That was most of the weight. Well, it's kind of equal. Oh, this is just a knife sharpener. But yeah, hold up. I keep getting this wire stuck. Sorry guys, I have a microphone attached to it so y'all can hear me a little bit better. Yeah, time for the next knife. After this knife, I'm going to do one more knife, and that would be the last one I have for now. But, stay tuned. Time for the next knife. Here's the next knife. This one's a tiny, tiny knife. It's got a really sharp blade. Hold up. Let me open it. Look at that. I'll use this to cut, like, a rope. But yeah, other than that, it's a pretty good knife. Time for the last, definitely not least, knife. This will be the biggest knife that I own. Let me just show you all. We got the grand finale. Is so there's two blades, one on both sides. This one is really heavy. Like, it's got some weight to it for a knife. Let me show you all the blade. So pretty much you just pull them apart and then the blade comes out. It is a huge knife. You gotta be careful. I'm always careful with knives. Don't try this at home. Or you can, but make sure you're really careful with knives. Take precautions. Don't play around knives. They're definitely not something to play around with because they can cut you, really injure you. Knives are something to use for, like, cutting rope, cutting fruit, cutting a steak. Never try to misuse a knife because it could go pretty bad. This is my last knife. Pretty cool knife. And that will be all from my knife collection. Peace.